Can you hear me? Are you there, everyone? Okay. Okay, okay. Okay, we'll not wait anymore. Okay, we'll start now. So there is a very serious problem of network currently. So I was very struggling. Anyway, so good morning to all of you. Uh, this is your class of professional elective 3, and the subject is rural water supply and on-site sanitation system. Correct? So if I'm not wrong, it is your fourth class, I guess. Yeah. So we are in the fourth class, first module. Okay, fine. So up to last we have discussed about the importance of water in human life, importance of water in rural areas. Okay, or importance of proper uh, distribution of water in every household in rural areas. Fine. And we also discuss about different uh, sources of water when it comes to in rural areas, and when it comes to implementing a particular water supply scheme in a any area. Suppose you are considering a rural area, first and foremost work that you have to find out that what is their source of water, what is a permanent or durable natural source of water nearby this area. It may be a surface source or it may be subsurface source. Surface source like river, stream, lake. Okay. uh, and in other hand, under your groundwater, or you can say the subsurface sources, we'll say galleries, infiltration gallery, okay, well, etc. So we also discussed that comparatively groundwater or subsurface water is little uh, pure, you can say, not exactly completely pure but comparatively pure if you compare with surface water, since surface water is directly in contact with the atmosphere. Okay, so it may be contaminated by the other impurities, but when it comes to the groundwater source of water, so we can say comparatively it is little pure. So we it need less treatment. But when it comes to surface water, we need to go through some certain way of treatment. Okay, so in this class also we are going to discuss about kind of a treatment of surface water only. Okay, let me share my screen. Okay, can you see my screen?
Sir.
Okay. So if I tell you about the basic idea about of treatment plan, we already discussed in the last class. Let me give you that idea about that. Wait. Yeah, here. So this diagram, I think you're familiar with this diagram. I already given this in the last class. So yeah, here you can see the source of water have a two type of source of water we can have in earth. One is surface water, and another one is subsurface water. Under subsurface, which are actually we can find the water under the ground, like spring, Okay, even in the spring also the water comes from the ground. It is a pure kind of thing. Okay, spring infiltration gallery well. Okay, you can see, you can consider these three are as a subsurface water. Okay, so even though you can find the spring water directly in the ground, but it's actually a coming from the subsurface. Okay, so you can also check in Google what is the basic definition of spring water or river or lake water. What is the difference? Just find out. Okay, or also you find that spring water is more pure comparatively to this river or lake water, since spring water is a originally actually is a subsurface water. Okay, so in other hand we have surface water, and logically you can see all the water you will get in surface only, like river, lake, pond or reservoir, impound reservoir, all these thing. Okay, so since I already told you that surface water needs some treatment. Okay, so you have to go through this treatment plan. Okay, so I'll just in this class, as before going in a different physical parameter or chemical parameter of water or impurities, let me just elaborate the treatment plan, water treatment plan. Okay, overview of the water treatment plan. I hope you already uh, get in get this thing in previous semester, in fifth semester, under environmental engineering subject, in one subject, I hope. So anyway, we also need this same thing even in this subject also. So you just imagine a river or a surface source, suppose a river, lake or something like that. Okay, so under treatment plan, if I want to I don't know, classify, or you can say identify all this treatment plan, individual treatment plan, and what is the flow chart. Okay, so from the water source, first of all you have to bring the water from the river source to your treatment plant. Okay, for that you may need some pump. Okay, that means from a from source water you need to pump up the water to your treatment plant. Okay, and I will show you one more thing, the basic flowchart of your water treatment plant. Let me check whether I can find or not. Wait. Let me check. Fine. Let's see. The internet is very slow, very poor. So anyway, it will load. Till then, I'll just it just. Can you hear me? Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. Okay. So here, I don't know why it's not working. Anyway, my net is very slow, so I can't show you that actually the actual flow chart of that thing diagram. Anyway, you have to understand here only. So you can see the first step of treatment is what? Screening. Okay, why screening is provided at the first provided as a first stage. From screening you can remove the large floating bodies. Even when I already told you the surface water is in directly contact with nature. Okay, it's an open surface source. Okay, water source. So this particular source, that means river, lake or pond, it may contain impurities like um, large plant, okay, tree plant, okay, all these things. So the first and foremost step of treatment, we need to remove all the larger floating bodies. Okay, for that we can provide a screen. Okay, under screen also we can divide a screen under two head. One is your bar screen or fine screen. Okay, and all the screens are provided at an inclined position, not directly vertically across the river. It provided in an inclined position. Okay, inclined means at an angle like 30 to 60 degree. Okay, along the uh, along the flow water. That means along the flow water. What water means? When you are transporting water from source to the treatment plant, along that part, okay, you have to provide a screen, and you have to place the screen inclined to that horizontal. Okay, so I told you basic idea about screen. I will not say in detail overview. Okay, just a rough. Okay, roughly I will tell you, since you already got this thing. So after screen, you have to provide what? You have to provide aeration. Okay, you I think you heard this term aeration, isn't it? Let me check whether it's coming or not. It is not big. Okay, so after screen you have to provide aeration. So aeration क्या करता है? Aeration means it is actually passes of air into water. Okay, so aeration में क्या होता है? Air is allowed to pass through the water. And what is the advantage of that? The air actually, what air does? Air means we are introducing oxygen into the water. Okay, and you also know that oxygen is very important. Okay, and why oxygen is very important? Because it does oxidation of organic matter. Suppose water contains some organic matter. Okay, suppose water contains some organic matter, or suppose other dissolved gases like um, carbon dioxide. Okay, or other smell producing gases like uh, hydrogen sulfide. Okay, or suppose say it may contain heavy metal like manganese, iron. Okay. All these things can be oxidized by oxygen. Okay, and for that chemical reaction you have to provide oxygen, and it is done by aeration. Correct? Let me check. Okay, the drawing is not coming, so you have to go through here only. Okay, the aeration part is missing here. Okay, that's why I'm telling you that part. Okay, so after screening you have to provide aeration. So I told you what is the purpose of aeration. Okay, so different methods of aerations are also there. You just go through your previous class notes, you just go through the reading. Okay, if you need I also can provide. Fine. So after aeration you have to go for sedimentation. Here you can see the third stage is given, sedimentation. So why sedimentation is provided? So even though from screening we have separated the large floating body. Okay, fine. From aeration we can also we can eliminate uh, suspended impurities like heavy metal, okay, or any gases, all these things. Okay, but it is not completely 100% impurity free. Okay, even though the aeration it is not from aeration, not whole impurity is eliminated. Okay, some impurity may be there in the water. Okay, for there to eliminate that particular um, you know lighter impurity, that means before sedimentation, means up to screening and aeration. Before sedimentation, the horizontal velocity, the water velocity is very high. due to which some fine suspended solid may not settle at the basin. Okay, and they flow with the water. Okay, even that means even in the aeration also, the some sediments may flow with water. They doesn't settle. That means they are not separated from the water. They also stick with the water. To separate that sediment, to separate that impurity, we have to provide one sedimentation tank. Okay, so what is the purpose of sedimentation tank? To settle some impurity, suspended impurity. Okay, I have given just the raw view of sedimentation tank. Okay, fine. So after sedimentation, we have to go for let me check. After sedimentation, you have to go for flocculation, coagulation, and flocculation. Okay, so even flocculation, coagulation also used to remove the impurities like suspended impurities. Okay, okay. So why coagulation and flocculation tank is provided? In sedimentation tank, suspended particles having size equal or more than the design size can only be removed. That means the sedimentation tank, each sedimentation tank is designed for a particular size of the particle. Okay, that means if the water contain impurities having size larger than the design size of the sedimentation tank, that impurities can only settle in the sedimentation tank. The impurities which having sizes larger than design size, okay, that sedimentation can only settle or can be separated through sedimentation tank. Okay, but which having a finer size, that means which are lighter, which are having size smaller than design size, they may not be settled in the sedimentation tank. They flow in the water. Okay, so make settle to make them settle in the tank or to make separated from the water, we have to go for coagulation and flocculation. Okay, so basically in if I give you a basic summary of this part, flocculation, coagulation and flocculation, we actually make some flocculant, we make some coagulant. Okay, like alum. Okay, different chemicals we can use. So this chemical, what is that? It makes some flock. Okay, they make some film around the sediment. Okay, or impurity. They make some impurity and they stick with each other. Impurity gets stick with each other and they become heavy in weight, and finally they get settled in the flocculation and coagulation and flocculation tank. Okay, so I'll not give you in very detail. Okay, so you can get it in the your previous class note. Okay, so after flocculation and coagulation, you have to go for filtration to eliminate the microbes or microorganism. Then you have to go for disinfection. On miscellaneous means we have to go for removing hardness or something like. Okay, so we're going to discuss about disinfection and chlorination even in the class in coming classes. So this is all about the overview of the water treatment plant. I have given only the overview of the water treatment plant. Okay, not the whole detail right now. If you need, I can give you. Okay, first of all, it's your first of all your work. Go through your previous semester class note of environmental engineering, water treatment plant. Okay, even uh, let me give you one more thing. You also know a water in nature is never pure. Okay, it's always I'm talking about surface water only. Surface water is never pure. It always contains some amount of impurity. So impurities, like what kind of impurity can be there? The physical impurity may be there. Okay, and chemical impurities can be there, or biological impurity. Okay, so we need to find out or we need to classify the impurity. Okay, so even in the last semester you have gone through some laboratory test if you remember. So it's time to go back to that semester. You just brush in your mind, like different impurities present in water. Although we are going to discuss in the next class about turbidity, color, taste, odor, temperature, all these things we're going to discuss about. Okay, all these things are represent some impurity present in water. We're going to discuss, and how can be eliminated. We are also going to discuss in coming classes. Okay. So in next class we're going to discuss about impurity in water. So before that, I'm giving a homework that go through your previous semester class notes. Strictly concentrate on impurity present in waters. Okay, impurity present in water and how to eliminate impurity from a water treatment plant. Basically, you have to study the water treatment plant. Okay, you have to study about suspended solid, dissolved solid, okay, settlable solid, or you can say the impurities. Okay, fine. So here I just want to close my class. Fine, let me check. Yeah, since the network is not that good, so I don't want to continue from here. Fine. So next class we'll meet on a Friday, I guess. Nah? So Friday we have a 2-hour class. So within this time, you go through your previous class notes. It will be very easy for you, even for me also. Clear? So I'm closing my sharing now. Is it clear till now? So today I have given nothing new things. Okay. So all these things I have already got in your last semester. It just you can say it's just a revision of the last semester class, since it is very also important for this semester also for this subject. So if you have any doubt, you can ask me right now. If you don't have any doubt, then I'll just take attendance. Okay, no doubt. Okay, then so I'll take attendance. Okay, fine. Wait. Wait a second. Okay, wait. What is the date today? 27. Okay, please respond to a call and switch on your video if possible. KG Vito, roll number 7. Everyone, please switch on your video. KG Vito, roll number 7. Are you there? Roll number 11. Sanin.
Sir, yes, sir.
Okay. 17. Nageto. 17 नहीं है ना? Majat. 19. 19. Roll number 19. 21. 23. 23. Chawang. 24 Wilson.
Sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Wilson, ये तुमने लास्ट क्लास नहीं किया फ्राइडे?
नहीं सर, I was
क्यों नहीं
absent.
किया? ओके,
सर वो थोड़ा
रिकॉर्डिंग देख लेना, ठीक है? आई हैव गिवन इन द व्हाट्सएप आल्सो.
yes, sir.
Yeah, 25
Present, sir.
रोहित सिंह.
Yes,
32
sir.
ओके ओके
Present.
ठीक है. 32 देव वर्मा. ये शायद देखना पड़ेगा आपको. 33 जोधा. ओके ठीक है. Everyone, if possible, please switch on our video. Switch on our video. 34 Toko Temi. 34 35 35 37. Am I audible? Anyone please do respond in chat box. Am I audible?
Sir.
Okay, ठीक है. 39 39 40.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 41 41 Marilyn. Okay, fine. Okay. 43. Everyone please switch on your video. 43 नहीं है. 44 44 46 47
Yes, sir.
47 ठीक है. 50 50 50 49 49 is there. 49 भी नहीं है ना. एक सेकंड, हाँ रुको. Okay, 51 roll number 51 Guneshwar.
Present, sir. Joan present, sir.
Okay, तुम लोग वीडियो क्यों ऑन नहीं कर रहे हैं? 53 बाकी 53 are you there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
57 ठीक है 57 61 61 are you there? 61 63 66
61, yes, sir.
61 है ठीक है.
Yes, sir.
63 63 okay 66 सबका
Yes,
नेटवर्क
sir.
खराब है शायद. 60 कौन है? 66
Yes, sir.
okay. 67
Yes, sir.
68
Yes, sir. 68.
70
Present, sir. 70.
72 73
Sir,
okay.
73.
72 73 ठीक है. 74
Present.
Present,
74
sir. 74.
75
Sir, 25.
81
Present, sir, 81.
82
Yes, sir, 82.
83
Present, sir, 83.
okay. 80 86 who have given the attendance you can leave the class, thank you. 86 94 94, 97, 100,
Sir.
100,
Sir.
115, 116, and 71. Roll number 71.
Sir.
You dear?
Sir, 116 present.
21.
Okay. 116 present. Okay.
Yes, sir.
97. 97 also present. ठीक है. Anyone left?
Sir, 1.
जल्दी करो, recording खत्म होने वाला है, हाँ? I'll just
Sir, 74.
stop the recording first. Okay, sorry, ये class खत्म होने वाला है. मैं stop कर देता हूँ.